Hey folks, it's Rob, and this is Prison Architect Alpha Build 19. That's right, we've got a new build of the game, and there are changes, but there's not really any new toys this time. It's more a matter of some of the other stuff has been gotten some attention this time. So we have some slight changes in the user interface here, as you can see. These are now kind of yellowy instead of red, as opposed to what they used to be. And a lot of the changes are in finances. You can see we have a lot more grants in here. You can accept no more than 2 grants at a time. Use your accountant to raise the limit. There's new research that way. Let's just kind of start digging around. But as part of that, I was going to sell my current prison and basically start a fresh one. But let's talk about things while I let time pass, let some valuation build up, because the way this works now, it's the first thing we're going to talk about, is that now there's a penalty for recent events, and your starting grant is like 50 grand off your valuation. You can have bank loans now, potentially. You'll have a credit rating. The longer you have no events happen, the more you're going to have a bonus for basically running a safe prison. Days without incident, right? That's going to eventually just get you more and more income, but it'll slide right back to 0 should something happen. And there's corporation taxes, because you're a corporation. You are Prison Architect Inc. operating your prison, and as such, you pay taxes. Now, there are ways to reduce this, but it's going to require some investment. So, sounds like a good segue. Let's move over to bureaucracy, shall we? Right, so the bureaucracy screen's changed, as you can see. It's now kind of top down from here, as opposed to radiating off from the side here. And so finance, that gets you, your accountant, and she can research you to unlock an extra grant, so you can take 3 grants at the same time. Bank loan, so you can actually take out a loan, and tax relief, and then there's offshore tax haven. Tax relief cuts your tax rate to 15%, and offshore tax haven cuts you down to about 1% tax liability. But as you can see, that costs 10 grand, that costs 50 grand. Otherwise, no new toys over here, okay? In fact, let's go and nah, I'm not going to spend money on this one. We'll do it in the next prison. So, let's see here. Grants have requirements now, as you can see. Okay? And some are locked. Some are only visible in certain circumstances. And some have been completed, of course. I've completed the 4 basic grants that everyone got in the previous versions of the game. So, let's say I wanted to get a grant for prison maintenance, right, which I've just taken. Objectives: unlock maintenance through bureaucracy, done. Cleaning through bureaucracy, done. Groundskeeping through bureaucracy, done. Hire foreman, hire at least 2 janitors, and hire gardener. So I need to hire another janitor, and bam, I have done that now. Visitation rights. Build a visitation room, have at least 3 visitor tables, build a common room, build a pool table, have at least 2 TVs, build at least 5 phone booths. Oh, I have so done that. Security procedure certification. Hire security chief, done. Hire 10 guards, done. Unlock patrols, done. Assign 3 guards to patrol routes. I've kind of done that. I guess it just means like walking guards, though, so I'll need to do that. So, guard patrols. Let's stick a regular guard on there, and a regular guard on in there, and a regular guard on there, and that should satisfy it. Bingo. Okay. Governmental security ratings. Assign 2 dog handlers to a dog patrol, assign 2 armed guards to a patrol. So I'd need another armed guard. But hey, with all this grant money, why not? Armed guard. I certainly have space for another one. There we go. And now I have to put him on patrol. So guard patrols. As you can see, all guard patrols now. It's not just like you can see the buttons. It's basically consolidated. So if I want an armed guard on here, I select for armed guard and I go, hey, you start there and do your route. Okay. Okay, good stuff. Right. So, max sec infrastructure implementation. Increase the size of your security force, unlock body armor, unlock tasers, build a CCTV monitor, place CCTV cameras throughout the prison. I've basically done all this except for the body armor. Prisoner acclimation and engagement. Assign 3 prisoners to work in the laundry, 3 in the kitchen, and 3 in the clean cupboard. I have so done that already. Education reform program. Unlock education through bureaucracy. Build a classroom. Build 20 school desks. Have 15 prisoners pass the foundation education course, and have 5 prisoners pass the general education course. That'll be a while. Prison manufacturing facility. Produce 30 license plates. So did that. But I mentioned they want me to make another 30 license plates. Staff well-being initiative. Oop. Someone stole keys. Really? Nicromita? Really? You just show up and you steal keys, huh? I see. Alright. Cell block B. Raise your capacity to 50. Long-term investment. So it says pay money into a long-term investment fund, which will ultimately give a large return on your initial sum. So you put in $5,000, you'll get $16,000 eventually. Short-term investment. Put in $5,000, you get 1,000 somehow quickly. Tool cleanup. Remove the supply of stolen tools and remove the supply of stolen weapons. Crack down on drugs. Find 10 illegal narcotics. Inmate nutrition research. Serve a single poor meal for 2 days. Serve 3 good meals for 2 days. Staff well-being initiative. Build a staff room. Have at least 5 guards without assigned duties, and assure none of your staff are exhausted. We can do that. No, I don't want to buy that plot. Right, so I need 5 guards who aren't assigned. Easy enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we need to make sure people aren't exhausted. So I got 4 people who are currently exhausted, and 2 of them are resting. We'll see if we can land that. The license plates are getting manufactured, so that's cool. So, this is the prison I finished off in the New Hope series for Alpha Build 18, of course. And that video I'm just uploading just now. I wasn't expecting the update to happen until Friday. And I was fully expecting to upload that video yesterday, but there was a technical problem. So, sorry about that, folks. But hey, you get extra videos this week. Now, yeah, so we're just waiting for these things to finish off. And so, as you can see, my valuation is going up. And let's see here. Finance. Yeah, so 0.9 days so far without incident. Woo. I think you get $5,000 up front for your initial bonus, so that's cool. There we go. That's the license plates done. Nope, that's not the license plates. That's the we suddenly didn't have any exhausted staff, so we managed to claim that one. Okay, and we're worth more. Okay. See, this isn't worthless right now. So if I unlock body armor through bureaucracy, basically. Okay. There we go. Okay. And I gotta increase the size of the security force a bit more. So, I'll just keep increasing the size until it unlocks. Right, so that got us to 90, so 2 more. There we go. Lots of guards. Once body armor is unlocked, we'll get 40 grand. So there's a lot more opportunity for the cash flow that you might have otherwise have had. And the finance side is now making a lot more sense, and there's a lot more to it. So that's our primary changes to the game, as I understand it. That's coming along. Okay. Let's yeah, we'll order a shakedown. There we go. And you can see that looks a little different than it used to. And I'm just gonna, no, I'm gonna let it complete. Why not? All those extra guards ought to be able to run through that pretty quick. Look at the contraband report for last week. Yeah. All these spoons people keep stealing from my cafeteria. Naughty, naughty people. Mobile phone, no one knows where it came from. Keys is worrisome. But it looks like they came into the place with keys. I'm not sure where they got keys from my jail cells when they arrived. But, okay. I don't have much control of them. And baton, where'd that come from? This is a pretty good prison. It operated pretty well. I only had one event of finding a tunnel so far. It's been pretty good that way. And there we go. That's our grant for the... Oh yeah, all the things get sold now automatically. There is a new room. There is. Room. Exports. So you put exports down, and that's where everything gets taken to, and it'll get picked up by trucks and hauled away. So like the license plates and the wood, the workmen will go and pick that up. There we are. And they'll take it over to exports. Now, I've just used this little area here for exports, but you don't have to do that. You could have exports inside an area where your prisoners can get to, and prisoners will move the stuff for export. Of course, that could be an escape opportunity, because that export area does need to have access to trucks. So, yeah. That could be a problem. But as you can see, they're loading my processed goods onto the truck. And there we go. There it goes on. Just, whoop. Come on. Oh, the trash as well. Okay. There we go. And away it goes. And we get paid. Which is pretty awesome. There we go. Exports. Cash flow. Oh yeah, you don't longer get paid at midnight. You get paid like on the hour. So even though the reports are still by the day, and as you can see, my day without incident now is, I got 1,000 for a day without incident. That'll go to 2 grand, then 3 grand, then 4 grand. And I forget where it tops out, but that's a new thing. And there we go. My grants have got me up to 320,000. So, you know, we've really not added anything to this prison other than staff. And we've dramatically increased the value of this prison so far. Manufacturing should be done shortly. So let's try out this short-term investment thing. There we go. So you got to wait 32 hours and about 33 hours. Okay. Let's shrink the UI a bit. There we go. M. Robinson. Talking to his lawyer. His lawyers won't even look at him. My guards are slower now because they have the body armor, which is why I wasn't doing it before. They don't move as fast. And all that sniffing is the dogs sniffing away at the prisoners. And this poor dog is tired after spending all day sniffing prisoner butts. He just wants some bacon, man. But there's no bacon at the table. It's a bad doggy day. Yeah, get that dog back to its crate. It's tired. Here's Snowden's father, here to see Snowden. Hopefully Snowden hasn't done anything to get himself banged up and he can come visit. So yeah, this is our new arrangement basically. And let's turn up the speed because, oh good, Snowden is here. I want those license plates made. I'm nearly done. Oh, I think that went down when my license plates got exported, actually. Oh. Man, I was so close. Okay. And you can see cash flow. So money's now coming in continuously and going out continuously. Which, doesn't hurt. You're no longer having a sudden influx of cash about midnight and then having it all spent by about 4 in the morning and then, having to wait for an hour a day. You have continuous inflow of cash. You also have continuous outflow of cash with the education programs and things like that, so, easy enough to go broke. But, yes, manufacture my license plates. Do it. Do it. Make them 86, 90, 93. No, don't go off. 96. Yes, thank you. So there we are. The carpentry apprenticeship program has been unlocked now. And I've just accidentally selected it. So we have produced 10 superior beds. I'm never going to get that. Yeah, extra grant. Get the bank loan so we can show you what that looks like. And start the tax relief. 47 hours for the tax relief. Man. What'd you do? Weapons, huh? And you? Weapons. And you? Weapons. And you got a do-rag. And you? Oh, corporate lackey. Oh, and you've done plenty of naughty things. Well, guess what? You're now moving up to max. There you go. And you're in here because of manslaughter, so, not exactly great. Really, man? Williams, really? Why do you people think you're going to walk out of my prison, walk out of my canteen with implements in your hands? Seriously. That's what the metal detectors are for. There's one entrance and exit that doesn't have a metal detector on it, and you guys don't use it when you're trying to steal the crap. I don't understand. So yeah, producing 10 beds is not going to happen. Is there a way to cancel a grant? Doesn't look like it. So choose wisely. Otherwise you might be stuck for a while. Well, there's our extra grant. Let's see here. Find 10 illegal narcotics. I don't really feel like doing the nutrition research. There's 4 more hidden ones. Those would be unlocked if certain prerequisites are met. So remove the supply of stolen weapons. How am I supposed to do that? I'm not sure. We'll do another shakedown. Someone let the janitor out of the solitary cell, huh? See? 2 days, no incident, 2 grand. I can sell shares of my prison to raise cash. You can buy back shares of the prison. It's a little crowded. I have been accepting prisoners the entire time, haven't I? Yep. Well, there we go. That's that grant dealt with. Hey, awesome. Look at this. I got 203,000 now. In cash. 350,000 now if I sell. If I wait another 11 hours, I'll have some more money. So I will. And then I think we'll be selling the prison. Because I think I've talked about the changes. More bacon in. It'd be interesting if there was a prison farm. Or a prison call center. Because that's definitely a thing. There are actually prisoners who work in prison call centers providing services. It's like minimum security, but it's still a thing. At least in the U.S. Look at this. Your family will not look at you. Sniffty sniff sniff. So yeah, no new toys, but a lot of changes to the finance system. Just the one new area, exports. Really, but the main changes is in the finance. It's all about like now how you make money, how you spend money, and how you can. This is gives you a lot more progression in your game, I think. a lot more to work towards, right? And it gives you more of a reason to do the programs and things. Because before it was like, I could do rehabilitation because I feel like it. You know, I was getting nothing out of educating these guys the way it was in this classroom. Ooh, the teacher's changed. Yeah, this is not the teacher we had before. Is that chair different? Look at one of the other offices where the chairs were the other way. I don't know. I thought it was kind of greener before. Maybe I'm just misremembering. But yeah, that teacher's different. This teacher used to have gray hair and definitely didn't used to look like that. Stole a knife. Right. Dude, you failed your kitchen hygiene and you stole a knife. Guess what's going to happen now? Welcome to Max. Right. So, my programs, as you might remember from the previous update. Here we go. You can see people are interested, whether they pass. No one's interested in my carpentry apprenticeship program, and 5 people have tried it, and all have failed. It's just like, what? I could try the general education qualification, but I need more. Yeah, there's no room for it, you see? And I think part of that is in my regime, and I might be able to fiddle things to make it possible to run two courses. Let's see here. If I make that into work and cut down the extra eat time, actually keep that as eats, and we'll move the work time up. Yeah. And we'll move all the work time up, and we'll put the yard time up here. And okay, now my classes will need redone because I think one of my classes was running, yeah, right here. Okay, so let's see here. If I want to put in, yeah, now I can do a 3 to 6 on the general education qualification. Because it has to have a 3-hour block, so I need 12 to 3 and then 3 to 6. But I can totally put in a second one, move that over here to 4 to 6. So there we go. Plenty of classes. And looks like while I wasn't paying any attention, my long-term investments come in. So, my short-term investment, that is. So there we go, 370,000. No one's died recently. No one's escaped recently. 3,000 for 3 days without incident. That's good stuff. We're making a net profit, and we like it. So, that's going to be it for this. Let's sell the prison. Right. And we'll set up for another one. We'll use a medium plot. I will generate lakes. I will generate buildings. And wish us luck, because this is still a bit alpha-y, so we might generate a lake like in the middle of the road or something, and that might not work so well, but we'll try. Okay, yeah, it's not quite right, but it's interesting. And I can always move the deliveries and garbage area, so it's okay. Um, yeah, it's different, you know? Let's go and strip that out. Let's see here. And we'll go and bring that up over here. So, garbage. And deliveries. There. Okay. And there a room requirement for that? Yeah. We'll eventually have exports and such. But, yeah, this is going to be the basic plot. So I'm going to just drop the video here, because it's been about a half hour, and I just want to talk about the update first. And then I'm going to do a video with starting the new prison. And that'll be our new run. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day. And goodbye.